4. 2v3, Shadrew v Ari. Perfectly seeded
2v3.
tournament. So
amazing.
damn, these guys are straight into it. Hey, fine. Place. All right. Let's see how it is. This is winners semis.
Can we get a head-to-head in the thing? I would love to see
Surely,
that at this point.
someone give us a head-to-head, please, because I can't be bothered fixing this if I put something wrong. Anyway, so yeah, this story, like these guys play nearly every week these days.
Wow.
This is usually they would meet in winners finals, to be honest.
18-6.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
amazing.
Shadrew's definitely been at a higher level than Ari for a longer time. I would put them like pretty even though Shadrew still definitely has the edge. But Ari got good in a very small amount of time, and Shadrew has been good since nearly the start of this game.
So
you know, he was good in Smash 4, whereas Ari
head is over all time, right?
Oh yeah, that head-to-head is from day 1 Ultimate, so so that's the case, right? Shadrew has been just outside of. He's always been in contention. Like I'd be surprised if Shadrew has missed a top 8 since Ultimate started. What was Ari like in Smash 4? He was new and not very good. So there you go.
He was a sailor back then.
A sailor.
Have you seen that photo? It's
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
He played Mewtwo, so. Well, he played Mewtwo in this game too, but yeah. But he definitely got level up. Oh my god, that's messed up. He's already up 2 stocks. What the fuck?
Shadrew, he's not playing around tonight.
Yeah, so. Ari had Shadrew's number for a little bit, but Shadrew's definitely leveled up even more, and now he's in tournament winning mode. Yeah, that is nice. Gonna catch him. Did he get PR/HM at all in 4? He got honorable mention, I think, on the very last Smash 4 PR for Queensland.
So, see how he countered his up B before? Is that only if Shadrew goes for the up B like through the stage?
No, I think you can always do that because his fist always pokes through the stage no matter what.
Right.
But whether it will hit or not, I think is a little bit more inconsistent. Although the hitbox on Ike's counter is actually disgustingly large. It's the largest sword counter hitbox.
It's also the slowest, isn't it?
Yeah, but it works in that situation because of the size. Like,
for sure.
Like Crom and Roy's counter, like that won't even hit. Like you know when Ike like up B's to the ledge, like if you counter that with Crom and Roy's counter, it doesn't even hit. Like the hitbox on it is tiny. It's weird. Like, but it's fast. So like, but Ike's is slower, but it has a larger hitbox. So for that situation, it is the preferable. Yeah. So I don't even know how well Lucina can do that at the ledge, like that counter while on stage, because usually we see him drop off stage and do it, which is not something I want to do. So.
No, definitely not.
But yeah, it's nice that he has it.
All
right, cleans up.
Jaws is creeping on me through the
But you can't go. Yeah, you gotta commentate this set. You get a little breather.
Yeah. Yeah, I just played 2 back-to-back.
Yeah, alright. Just chill out, dude.
Oh,
It's fine.
it's always on my back.
Ari's gonna have to pull something out of the hat here. No, alright. Damn, alright.
No. Got some.
Alright, Shadrew takes game 1.
Got someone. Jump on. We got a treat in store for you.
Is that Big Ben Gold I saw? Hell yeah. Alright. Alright. This is a rare treat, ladies and gentlemen. Another one. Don't say I never do anything. Oh, that's nice. Damn, alright. Game 2. Not too bad, not too bad. Here he is, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, damn, you want to grab off that?
There we are. So, 1-0 up. Shadrew did have a...
Bit up.
Right.
There we go.
Shadrew did have a 2-stock lead from when I was watching before, and then
Yeah,
kind of brought it back a bit, so... Let's see if this game's a bit more even.
These guys play so often these days that it's a matter of like who has the most recent innovation, I think, in what they're doing and things like that. So
Definitely. And I think Shadrew's had the upper hand in the last few sets. Like
Yeah,
it might
yeah,
be
yeah.
like 3-1 or something in the last couple months. So Shadrew ended
definitely,
up...
Ari has reset. Like usually they end up playing winners finals and then in grands,
No, it
and
might be a
Ari
reset.
comes from losers.
Yeah.
And he's reset a couple times, but Shadrew's come away with the wins.
Yeah.
The ultimate wins the last 6 or so times. I think he's won.
Yep.
So.
That makes sense.
Yeah, this matchup is interesting. It's like kind of a unique case where they each have a lot of strengths, but the way it works out, like the strengths and weaknesses stack up in this way where Ken actually gets away with a lot more in this matchup than he might in others.
Yeah.
With things like focus attack, because Ari,
they're all single
Ike,
hits.
yeah. I was like, who is it? It's Ike.
Yeah.
Ike just doesn't have the multi-hits to deal with it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
There are other ways around the move, sort of, but there are some situations where it's just very, very safe to use focus attack. That sort of thing.
It did look like it went for the brutally.
Yeah.
It did look like there's Nair kind of beat out the focus attack a couple times there. He must have.
I think he's dropping it very early.
Yeah. I know Ari used to go for the charging usually on ledge, but I guess he's given up on that with Shadrew's
there's certain situations where it works well, but yeah, a lot of the time it's not that viable.
Yeah.
That tripped? Interesting.
Yeah.
I know a lot of moves have a trip chance that you might not expect because you never see the move like hit down, like. And most moves that actually do spike do have a trip chance. You just don't see it happen too often and things like that.
So that wasn't true there. Ari could have air dodged. But
yeah.
A pretty like a tricky situation because he could only really air dodge up there as well. Even so. There we are, evening it right up.
Ken definitely has that like complexity aspect to him where like he's got so many options that it's really hard to tell the situation.
Yeah.
A lot of the time with like what move is going to use, because in Smash a lot of the time you can sort of understand the situation very easily.
Yeah.
Because characters' moves are relatively simple, but Ken actually has so many that you're just like,
And he's even more complicated than Ryu as well, who is again already.
Yeah. In terms of combos and things like that, I think Ken definitely has the advantage.
So it can be tricky, knowing like what Shadrew will necessarily want as the finisher, and whenever it's not true. So it can be quite tricky. Oh, wow.
He fell out. Ooh, only a 4 tilt to punish? I mean, only a 4 tilt's pretty good. Much too early, let that go. I think if he times it perfectly, he will actually hit Ken before Ken.
Okay, he didn't expect to get
that was so scary. Oh wow, he didn't get the last hit there. He like got pushed away. He wasn't ready to punish.
Oh, this is really scary.
Yeah. And we just see so many situations in which Ari gets a lot of mileage, like the juggles into the like true combo up nair to up air and things like that just don't work against Ken.
Well, it was really good of Ari before. He caught himself kind of pressing too many buttons. He's like, hang on, I'm kind of throwing out 4 tilt and I shouldn't be doing that. I should be more patient. And then he kind of ran away just to kind of reset it a bit more. Unfortunately, still lost the exchange, but that was really good of him to kind of recognize that and say, I need to slow it down in my head. If I just keep swinging, he'll just hit me for it.
Alright, game 3. Shadrew's looking so dominant these days.
Last season, he had a positive record against everyone except for Finn and myself. And no bad losses either. Like
that's one thing you can definitely say about Shadrew. He does not just drop sets randomly.
Yeah. Where Ari, Finn and I, we all kind of had one like mid-level sort of loss.
Yeah. I mean, they happen, right? Not for Shadrew.
No, not for Shadrew. That's exactly right.
Oof. Shield poke, I guess.
Oh. That could have been death if that shield poked.
Again, yeah.
And if he held it, that would have just broken it as well. So does downward angle 4 tilt actually 2-frame? I've never seen it 2-frame.
Ari does not go for it often. Like a lot of time he goes for down tilt.
Yeah.
But I guess it does. Didn't Shadrew lose to Skits once? What?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, it's possible. Like maybe like towards the beginning of the game kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean like earlier on.
Not this season.
No, definitely not recently. No.
My guess is because Shaddy likes to kind of poke his fist up to try and hit people.
Yeah.
So I mean, Ken might just
wow.
Really good call out. And Ken might just do that naturally, even if you don't hold down.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I think a lot of time it's impossible for him to not do it. Like,
yeah. So I guess it's probably like Rosalina as well. Would probably get hit by the forward tilt, but not many other characters. There we are, turn around jab. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the percent was too low for Ari to be positive
Yeah.
after the hits, which is...
So I suppose he should have looked to kind of fade back and then reset again instead of follow up. But he did try to escape it, but he kind of positioned himself too close.
It's one of those...
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that is going to do it. Yeah, Ari definitely,
Really good.
Ari definitely be working on the Shadrew exclusive tech, I think,
Well, yeah.
somewhat, because he is definitely the only roadblock in Ari's path in tournaments these days, most of the time.
This is some new stuff. I haven't really seen him down it. Haven't really seen Ari go for these kind of forward smashes previously. Like maybe one a set, that kind of thing. But
he is very open to new things.
Yeah.
And like just trying things that he thinks might work and stuff like that. And these big callouts, even if they're like on paper or theoretically like not a good idea, like just randomly charging a forward smash and stuff. He's like, you know, if
nice.
damn, you fought it.
Well, especially stuff like
Sweet.
Ike. People are probably so scared of the sword that even if it's technically punishable, they're probably like, I'll just keep my distance, you know?
Yeah. In regards to the situation where he was minus after the hits, definitely one of those things where if you think your opponent is going to be aware of that situation, back it up.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time, as you're getting hit, you might think, oh, I'm at disadvantage. Oh, I shouldn't be trying to poke out with hits. And if they don't recognize it, Shadrew's probably definitely one of the dudes who recognizes it, I would say, right? Like, more than anybody else.
I like it when he does that.
Yeah. It's funny, he said to me, like, the level that the round start mind games that these two go to.
Yeah.
Where, like, against most people, you might not think of it. You just sort of start and you go, all right. But then, oh, wow, racking up a lot of damage here. See the down tilt. Wow, can't even recover. Wow. All right. Really early stock there for Ari.
I think he, my guess would be that he tried to up B without having to use his jump. So in the event that he got knocked away, he still had it. That's pretty, it's a pretty crucial, like, Ryu, Ken, Luigi kind of thing.
Yeah, not using your jump if you don't need to.
Yeah, which can always go awry if you just don't make it and you look silly, but you know, for not reaching.
Gonna kill? Wow.
Yeah.
Brings it right back. Only 44%. Yeah, he really just...
Yep, very good. Nice.
Let's catch. Let's see if he can... Not
Ari
quite.
told me about this QSS, where he used to go for the
Eruption.
eruption,
But he'd get
and
hit?
then Shadrew would start getting...
Yeah, so now he
double
jumps over it and
Yep.
starts charging as he falls. Yeah, it's fun.
It's funny. And that's the kind of thing that I love about seeing in Smash, especially between two people who play each other often. That's the kind of thing between Shitashi and myself. Like every set we played, there was something new we'd try. Or last time, I thought that was good. Like that stage was good for me this time.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that good anymore. You know.
Yeah.
So it's fascinating to see the development.
The experimentation and the adaptation and that sort of stuff is like it's so nice to see, especially with guys who stick with the character like these two and like yourself and things like that, where you know things that again on paper might not seem like a good idea, but you really test the limits and you really think like, well, let's try it out, you know. And there's all these things, and like that is one thing that I like always really like. Really interested to hear what Ari has to say on these sort of things, because he's like, yeah, but I think if I could do this with this move, which I don't use for any other situation, you know, and a big believer in every move has a use.
Yeah.
You know how he uses side B so much.
Yeah.
And
You don't see anyone else
like
do
that
it,
sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like where he just goes like, I'll just do this and we'll see what happens. And he's like, it works out, so I'm going to keep doing it until it stops working. But if it keeps working, why would you not, you know?
Where a lot of people are kind of like, this move officially is bad, so I won't use it.
Literally on paper, if I said to you, okay, as Ike right now, you're hanging off ledge, drop ledge, double jump, side B on stage, do it. And you'd be like, no. Like, I wouldn't do that, but Ari just does it, you know? Like
Yeah. Alright, so this is...
not quite going to get to punish
If Ari's
that.
not careful, he could get, you know, nair into down air, or even just a string. There we are. Very
Chasing
good.
down with a dash attack. Yeah, well. All right, 2-2. Tightens it right up.
So potentially looking at a reverse 3-0.
Reverse
I think
3-0,
I think the last time they played, Ari was up 2-0 and then Shadrew reverse 3-0.
Yes, I think that might be the case.
So it would be interesting to see
Let's
the
see.
opposite.
Shaddy Ari rivalry more entertaining. What's he doing? Chewing gum, the power-up gum. How come Shaddy ate in a cruise? Cruiser for chumps, dude. I don't know. He's too powerful, dude. No one can afford him. No one's got the salary cap, dude.
Having a crew would weigh Shadrew down.
No one's got the... He's like Michael Jordan, dude. No one can afford him.
Nice. I'm loving this. Ari's nuts. He's actually really nuts that he's just the situations that he recognizes and following people up. Like,
oh yeah,
that almost single-handedly brought him up so high on the PR because he already had the right ideas and he was doing well. And then just following people up on their tech chases, you know, turn around jab, turn around grab, and just placing those aerials really well. Just
yeah,
like,
I think like
it's made everything like gel really well in his game plan.
Yeah,
and
it's
incredible to watch.
Look at that. He squeezes the most out of every single situation he possibly can.
Yeah.
The other thing I'm always really impressed with the way how Ari plays is how well he uses like the implied threat or like the way people think about how powerful his character is, sort of thing. Where the sword is huge and but he uses the threat of the move. More than the move itself in many ways. The concept of like I could nair you right now if I wanted to forces you into so many bad spots where you go like I'm such an idiot. Why did I do that? He didn't do anything. He just fell towards me and then got a grab or something. And you're like, oh god, you know. And I'm always second guessing myself whenever Ari, especially in situations where you think I have the advantage, and then I'm like, well, I don't know, you know, like
that might have shield poked. Which
maybe.
I really hope it didn't.
This is a good situation for this.
Wow.
That's gonna catch. Yeah.
Wow.
Like I think he has to let it go much earlier than you might expect.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A B, maybe.
And it's fairly active as well, I think. Unfortunately, messing up that raw bear.
Ari's up 2 stocks here. He's probably not going to hold on to this one for too much longer, but then he's in a good spot.
Yeah.
Not dying off
even then,
that.
at the same time, he could just run away with it and get a good edge guard.
Alright, he's dead.
Bit silly.
Alright, drop double jump from ledge side B. Maybe not that time.
Not always the best thing to do.
Yes.
Maybe, when you're not a 130.
It's
oh my lord.
one thing I think Ari does well a lot of the time against Shadrew is that because Ken doesn't have any sort of sword or anything, his anti-airs are actually quite small outside of the hard call out of doing like an up B or something.
Yeah.
So he can just use the range of the sword just to be like,
wow,
not quite going to get that time.
Missing.
What are you guys talking about in the chat? All this crew talk. Ugh.
Wow. He could run off there.
He
wants it.
That's going to do it. Wow. All right, reverse 3-0. Well done to Ari. Sending Shadrew to losers for the first time in I don't know how long. Anyway. Well played.
That was really good.
He'll be back, don't you worry. I think it's...